Welcome to Mount Rushmore. It's so windy today. We're gonna check out all of the state flags and then start the Presidential Trail.
I'm Laura, and in 2020 I quit my job to travel the world. Since I can't hop country to country, I'm taking a closer look at all of the great places we have in the United States. Become a subscriber to support me on my big adventure, where this week I'm in South Dakota, exploring all of the great landscapes, monuments, and wildlife.
Welcome to Mount Rushmore. It's so windy today. We're gonna check out all of the state flags and then start the Presidential Trail. The trail is offering a lot of really great photography opportunities, so if you're looking for an easy way to get a good shot, I would recommend at least coming down part of the way. On the map, you can see we've only started the loop, so if you're looking for just a few extra shots or get a little closer, you could come a little ways on the trail and then backtrack. We, however, are doing the whole loop. Not sure what this cave is, but we should probably check it out. Oh yes, this is the shot. Oh, it's so bright you can't see George. I'll drop in a picture for my camera so that you can see what we see. Moving. So far we're getting a very good view of their noses. All of their noses are 20 feet except for George Washington. His nose is 21 feet long. You can see Teddy's glasses from here.
Oh yeah?
It's amazing how they carved it and then smoothed it out. Because you can see the rough spots where they drilled, and then obviously their faces are smooth. I think this is as close as we can get. There's a whole pile of rocks left over from where they carved the statues. There's also a ton of people here. It's interesting to watch everybody try and get their picture taken. There are quite a few good viewpoints along the hike though. Highly recommend it. You can even see the visitor center and the amphitheater from here. The amphitheater is where they have the light show at night, and I'm sure other special events. Also gives you a good idea of how far we walked. Everything looks a little farther in the camera, but it's fun to see them up this close. It's amazing how much of Mount Rushmore you can see from the road. I know that a lot of people have expectations on how big the faces are or how small they are, and they look really big from the road, but they're about the same size when you're up this close. It's definitely smaller than Crazy Horse. If you haven't seen that video, we did hike to Crazy Horse yesterday, so you can check that out. I'll leave it in the description. It is a really pretty day to see them. You can see that the sun is on Teddy's face, Thomas Jefferson there, Lincoln looking into the distance. You can even see Lincoln's beard. That's amazing. There's a lot of great viewpoints along the trail, places to sit down and rest. You can hear the helicopter tours in the distance, so you can sit and rest. It's not very busy today, but if you want a good shot, you might have to take a minute to wait for it. But it's certainly worth it. How many times are you going to make it to Mount Rushmore? Take your time on the trail. It's a nice loop, and you have such a beautiful view of the Black Hills. The trail is fully paved. There are a lot of stairs, so if you're bringing a stroller, make sure that you keep that in mind. The first part does offer a really good view, so if you need accessible trail, I would say take the first part on the left side. So as you're looking at the monument, take the left side of the trail for just a little distance, and you'll get a better viewpoint. You'll at least get a new angle from the viewing tower, but you can just loop back to the viewing tower and carry on. It's amazing how different the faces look when the light is shining on them. I keep having to stop because the sun is out. And then as the clouds pass over, it's not nearly as good of a picture. So it's great to be here on a sunny day. That's the end of the Presidential Trail. We are headed back up to the observation platform and then over to Custer State Park. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, and Tune in tomorrow if you want to see Custer State Park. It's one of those places where you just can't stop taking pictures. You're gonna have to leave a little extra time so that you can leave and get all of the pictures that you want.
Next time on Laura on the Move.
We've officially made it into Custer State Park and to Sylvan Lake. I did hear someone say that it's their first snow of the year.
What? No. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. It'll help me bring you along on my next adventure.